Carbon Copy, Chapter 20. Grier anchored his dinghy at the shore of Baby Cay, a tiny island off the coast of Key West, Florida. His yacht, the Lilly, stayed in the wet slip near Mallory Square. He retrieved his backpack through the overgrown brush surrounding CreateLife's secret research facility. He entered the 30-year-old compound through a side door because he feared someone would notice his presence and figure out his plan. He studied the hallway. The coast looked clear. He'd assumed correctly that everyone on Baby Cay focused their efforts on the other side of the island, moving the facility to the enormous new cruise ship anchored in deeper waters. He crept towards the computer room, which housed all the servers. The antiquated equipment took up an entire room. The mainframes of the late 70s collected dust because it proved easier to let the monstrosities stay instead of removing them from the island. Tucked away in a smaller room, he found the newer servers. He retrieved the laptop from his backpack and connected it to Baby Cay's network. He knew the data he needed only resided here on the island. The new computers and equipment hadn't arrived yet. Their delivery to the cruise ship was delayed due to TomTom's fear of germs. He needed a guarantee of their static installation before he transferred all the CreateLife's crucial research data to the new equipment. Using his secure password, Grier logged onto the network. Although the IT guys would quickly identify him, he didn't care. He wanted TomTom to know he stole the data. This stunt dealt Grier his ace of trumps, his bargaining chip. He'd use it to save his precious Lilly and secure a cloned heart for his dying father. He began moving everything to his laptop. While the files transferred, he deleted all the backup files off of the network. In a matter of minutes, CreateLife's lost over 30 years worth of cloning research. Grier retrieved his flash drive from his keychain and copied the incriminating files to it. This flash drive now contained enough evidence to put TomTom behind bars for the rest of his life. He wanted this flash drive to fall into Lilly's hands if something ever happened to him or his laptop. He envisioned Lilly reporting the scoop of the decade on Dateline. Grier returned his laptop to his backpack and exited the computer room. He headed down the main corridor and retrieved his cell phone from his pocket. He punched in Sammy's number. "Hey Grier, are you almost here?" Sammy asked. "Yeah, I just arrived. I'm in the main corridor. Where are you?" "I'm at the docks. You gotta get out here and see this ship." "I'll be right there." He hit the end button on his cell phone and walked past the specimens quarters. He wondered how many clones CreateLife housed now, and how many originals. He knew of at least 2 originals that they'd never get, Lilly and Luke. "There you are, Grier. Check out the view." Sammy gestured toward the open sea and the enormous floating research facility. "Wow, it's unbelievable. TomTom must be thrilled. He's fantasized about a state-of-the-art, germ-free research facility for years," Grier said. "He's beside himself. No more last-minute evacuations each time a hurricane threatens. I don't remember ever seeing him this happy." "I don't recall ever seeing TomTom happy, period." "Well, you're not going to be happy after what I tell you his orders are for this evening," Sammy said. "What orders?" Grier instinctively reached his hand towards his heart, pained because he already knew Sammy's answer. "He wants to collect Luke and Lilly tonight. Since they're already in Key West, it proves easier than taking them from New York City next week." Grier stood speechless, but held his emotions in check. He knew this day had loomed on the horizon, but he'd hoped for more time. His mind swirled like a centrifuge. He couldn't let it happen. He wouldn't let it happen. The next few minutes would prove crucial, if he could stall long enough to make a plan. "Grier, did you hear me? You knew TomTom wanted to collect all the originals. Great Life needs them to compare to the clones. I'm sorry, but there's no other way, Sammy said. I know, but I wanted more time with Lilly. I want to spend the next few days with her on my yacht. You know, to say goodbye in my own way. Grier winked at Sammy. He hoped his sincere plea proved more effective than a violent outburst. He clenched his fist in an effort to mitigate the anger boiling through his veins. The nerve of Tom Tom. Who did he think he is, abducting human beings, especially my precious Lilybeth? Well, maybe your day or two shouldn't make any difference, as long as we don't need to send a team up to New York and then arrange their transport back here to Baby K. The only problem is we've already made arrangements for tonight. What if I promise to bring Lilly and Luke to Baby K myself? Grier asked. Deal. Sammy shook Grier's hands. Come back tomorrow for chapter 21. In the meantime, go to my website, elementsofmystery.com. Hit like and subscribe and tell all your friends. Bye.